Welcome back. We have talked a lot about tables and data types. So now we are ready to create our first table. So let's look at the syntax for creating the table. To create new table, we specify table name and we specify the column name with the corresponding data type. So this code would look like this: create table employees, open parentheses, name varchar, open parentheses 50, close parentheses, comma, salary int, close parentheses, semicolon. Let's break down this code. Create table name employees with the following columns. Column number 1, name data type varchar with the maximum length of 50 characters. This column stores the name of employees. Column number 2, salary data type int. This column stores the salary of employees as a whole number. I know that decimal number is better fit for salary, but for now we're just gonna use int. Okay, now let's create our first table. We write show database. Actually, let's make a new database. Create database my store. Then we need to switch to my store database using use my store. And now we can start creating our table. So we put down create table products, open parentheses, product ID, and it's gonna be int. Then we're gonna put product name, which is varchar, and the length we're gonna put 100. And let's put price int. Then we're gonna close the parentheses and semicolon. Let's add one more table. We're gonna put down create table customers, open parentheses. Let's put customers customer ID. It's gonna be int. Then we're gonna put first name data type varchar, the length 50. Let's put last name varchar, length 50 again. Let's add email varchar 100 and phone number. Let's put varchar 20. And we want to close the parentheses and semicolon. So now we have products, customers. Let's add one more orders table. Let's type create table orders, open parentheses, order ID. It's gonna be int. Then let's put customer ID int, price data type int, close the parentheses and semicolon. So let's check if we were successful. Let's put down show tables semicolon, and over here we can see that we have our customers, product, and orders table. So how do we check our tables? Okay, let's start by typing show databases. And we are going to access my store. And from here we can check what tables we have. We write show tables and we can see the tables that we have created in previous lecture. But you might ask, how can we check the columns names and data parameters? We can use this command, I think it's pretty straightforward. Show columns from, and we have to provide the table name. So in our case, we're gonna write show columns from customers. In the result, we can see field, customer ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, and we can see the data types that we have assigned to them. So for customer ID, we have int, then first name, last name, email, phone number, we have varchar with appropriate text length. Next to type, we have null, key, default, extra. Those are extra parameters that we can assign to our tables. But for now, we're not going to talk about them. In future lectures, we're going to go over them. Let's do a couple more. Let's do show columns from orders. And we can see that we received the field and the type for order table. There is actually a shorter command for receiving the same information. It's DESC, and we have to provide the table name. Or we can write describe and the table name. So let's do first DESC orders. And we can see that we received the same information as we use show columns from order. And let's use describe orders. And we can see that we received the same information. But I always use the SC because it's just shorter to write. There is one more important thing we need to know about tables is how to get rid of them. Remember we used drop database. It's the same for tables. Just remember that you have to be very careful with drop command because it's not going to ask you, are you sure that you want to delete this table? It's just going to disappear instantly. But our tables are empty, so we are good to drop them. So let's drop our customers table. So we write drop table, customers. Okay, and let's write show tables. And we can see that we have our orders tables and products table, but we don't have the customers table. This will be it for this lecture, but before we finish, I have a small challenge. If you were following me, drop remaining tables and drop my store database. Thank you for completing this lecture. See you in the next one.